So I've been working on something. So I have in my career as a writer, I've been writing books for years, and I have created fake parties, fake events, made up cities, towns, states. And because I am working on making this a thing, I decided to lean into that. That way, one, I have more control. That's always been like the goal, is to have the most control over your environment. And of course, there'll be research, whether you're doing something that's made up or you're doing something that exists in the real world. But I am mapping out a novella series. I'm thinking 3 or 4 books that exist or takes place in this fictional town. I'm not going to give out too many details about it right now, just because I am working on a few details that kind of have me stumped. Not because it's difficult, but because though I'm doing this for this one book or one series, there are other things that exist in this space. And though the place, I've created it like years ago, I'm refining it. It's like when you, I don't know, first learn how to color as a kid, and you can color and you do it a lot, but you ain't gonna be inside them lines. And now that I'm older and there's years between me and that initial coloring, I'm now taking those original ideas and adding some new things to them, and kind of moving stuff around and trying to make things as concrete as I can, so that the storytelling portion of it will come a bit easier. So that's kind of what I'm up to now. Now, this is something that I'm doing kind of in the background of other things. Like, I had a really rough day at the pyramid today and did some housework, and like, this is what I'm doing to treat myself. Like, I don't have to think about the other books that I may have in varying stages of completion. I can just work on this and just let my mind wander. So that's where I am now, and I just wanted to pop in and say, we working on it. One of the things that I'm having fun with is like the actual physical city. The plan for this location is to have different stories happening here. The one that I'm working on now, I think it would be more of a political, I don't say thriller, kind of like Enemy of the State, but kind of toned down, meets like, I don't know, House of Cards, I don't know, something like that. I'll figure all that stuff out. But I'm also, within like telling that story, the physical neighborhoods and the physical places and like the actual world itself is being built out. And from everything to the like working class neighborhoods, to the schools, to the shopping centers, to the law firms and things like that. And that's so fun. I'm going to I'll probably put in a clip of me, one of my older TikTok videos. I was responding to an author question about why do you write, or what you love about writing, or something. But I'll insert it in here because I think it's very important, and it, of course it's important, but it speaks to kind of the feelings that I have while going through this process. It is so exciting and it's so interesting, and I just hope it translates when it comes to these books being published. I hope it's clear, but I don't know. So I'll put the video in.
Writers, stitch this and explain what is your favorite part about writing, why you like to write.
So for me, it's honestly being able to play God. Being able to reach into my mind, use all this imagination that I've had since childhood and create a world where other people are going to get their hands on and have strong opinions about. Be they hate it, be they love it, love the characters, hate the characters, want to see more, in love with the world building, wish some parts were real, skeptical about others. I just like the idea of having my thoughts, my imagination, my things that have influenced me put to paper, released out into the world, and then seeing how other people interpret it. Even if it's completely different or wrong from what I want it to be, I just love that idea that once it's out there, folks go consume it and do with it what they will. I don't know what I'd do if I can't be with you, so every night I pray. If the Lord should come for me before I wake, I wouldn't wanna go if I can't see your face, can't hold you close. What good would heaven be if the angels came for me? I tell them no, I don't want.